Hey YouTube, it is Cheddar. I am back with another video. And yes, as you can tell, my hair is different. Um, for those that follow me here on YouTube, you know I haven't done a lock video in, I want to say since 2018 or 19, actually. For all you that follow me, you know that I moved to Florida in 2018 and I started my locks, I don't know what number set, in June of 2018. I moved here August of 2018 from Chicago, and I think towards the end of the year I started taking them out. I went to a mohawk, took the locks out, cut my hair in the mohawk, put the locks back in via 2-strand twist in the mohawk, and ended up just cutting my hair all off doing a big chop. And don't know what number big chop that is. So eventually, as time went on, of course, you know, when you cut your hair for whatever reason, you miss your hair. So, you know, I went through this, of course, my phases of the short hair. I'll let it grow, get the little curls, go back to the short hair, blonde. And I've been coloring it between blonde and pretty much black since I've been here. What I decided, I've been deciding for like the last year, but every time I let my hair grow, I just cut it back off for whatever reason. I know me, my hair holds a lot of energy, and when I feel like there's a lot of negative energy, I cut my hair, and then I feel like a weight is lifted. So 2 weeks ago, actually 2 weeks, exactly 2 weeks ago today, I started my locks. And if you look at my video from 2011, I believe, I started my locks. Then 2 days later, or the next day, I started my daughter's locks. My daughter is now back locking her hair. I started hers on April 4th. I started mine on April 8th. Her hair is a little bit longer than mine. We are both 2 weeks in. And I am loving my journey. Now, if you take a look, I know you're like, what is this? Why is this one lock like this? My boyfriend does have locks. He's had locks for 26 years. His locks are super long. So they come past his, I want to say past his knees. So, and of course, over time, you know, you have the locks that are there. And because he is a Rastafarian, they don't cut their hair at all. So if you have ones that are being in weak spots, because they really don't do their hair that often, they snap off. So a couple snapped off, and I took them. So I have 3 locks that I attached pieces of his locks to in the back of my head. But I'm excited about this journey because I don't want to do my hair. I'm at a point in my life where it's either keep it short and bald or lock it. And I'm at a point where I don't feel like having to every week cut my hair, because at that point I got to cut my hair every week, decide if I want to put lines in it. If you've seen past photos on Instagram or whatever, you know that I cut my own hair, so I'm not paying nobody $20. I can do it myself. And I've been doing my own hair for a very, very long time, especially when it comes to using clippers. So I don't want to do all that. That takes time. I mean, I gotta take 1 day of the week out of my time. I mean, it's just like doing a wash day, but I gotta take time to cut the hairline. I don't want to do all that. This, I don't have to do nothing. What I literally been doing is, I don't want to oversaturate my hair with oil. But every other day, I oil my scalp. And then the days I don't oil my scalp, I spray my hair with a water mixture. That's it. And I think once, since I've had the locks, I've been in the shower and just got my head under the shower to soak my hair up. I let it air dry a little bit, and then I blow dry. Well, I blow dry it first a little bit, and then let the rest of it air dry, just so that my hair can get that moisture. Other than that, so it can lock within itself better. I can see already, I know my hair, when I start seeing the little white follicles, that's the shedded hair already intertwining in itself. So I'm good there. I know my hair, I usually, within the first 3 weeks to 4 weeks, the bottom 2 rows are completely locked. So if I stick my finger in at the root and try to pull, nothing's coming out. So I just want to let you guys know I am on a lock journey. This will be my last lock journey because I'm not taking them out, putting them back in, not doing that. Like I said, I'm at a point I don't want to comb my hair. So this is the best way. When I'm in the house, I pretty much keep a scarf wrapped around my head, or a hair wrap wrapped around my head when I'm in the house, because you know I work from home since the whole COVID thing. So the only time I go out, when I go outside, I keep my hair covered anyway. So pretty much I let it breathe sometimes in the house, especially when I oil it. Like I didn't oil it today. Tomorrow is the day I oil my scalp. I usually let it breathe so that way I can let the oil soak in. Then at night I put on my satin scarf and bonnet when I go to sleep. But other than that, this is all I am doing to my hair. I did do a light shampoo, I think, after week 1, because at that point I was oiling my scalp every day and my hair started to itch. So that's when I saturated my hair with water. I saturated with water and took a little bit of Dr. Bronner's peppermint soap and put it on my fingertips and just lightly massaged my hair, and then that's when I let it dry. Other than that, the next time I will attempt to wash it, because my hair hasn't, since living in Florida, my hair doesn't get that dirty as it did back in Chicago that quickly. What I'm going to do as far as a shampoo or a wash, it will probably be like May 15th, which would be like 5 weeks from now or so, or I'll be 5 weeks in when I'll do another shampoo and retwist. Since I'm working at home and I'm here in Florida, so I can go outside with wet hair and let it air dry, I will probably be only doing a retwist, since I do pretty much keep my hair wrapped up once every, I'm try to see about doing it once every 6 weeks. Just do a retwist. I will wet and or shampoo in between, but I won't retwist for like every 6 weeks. I don't want to put that much, since they're really short locks. And I do have 90. Well, I take that back. When I started out, because when I parted it, I didn't care really how I parted it, because I know eventually I'm gonna have less locks. So when I started, they were a lot smaller. It was about 92, and I took 2 of them and broke it into 2s, so I ended up having 94. But then when I did shampoo my hair and let it air dry, it matted up, and I looked like a doggone Brillo pad. You couldn't see none of the parts. Everything is swole up. So I did do a light, and I know anytime I've had locks, I like the clean, maintain look. I did do a slight retwist because of the fact that it was looking like a hot mess. So my parts now are probably not even, and I don't care. Like I said, I'm gonna end up combining some later on, and I'm not looking for perfection. I know doing locks before, I needed the perfection. I needed the clean parts. I don't care about that, because more than likely my hair is going to stay covered up, so no one's going to see my hair. So I don't care about that part. And like I said, I didn't want to have as many locks as I did, but because my hair was less than an inch when I started my locks, some areas may have been an inch, but pretty much the other areas weren't an inch. And I did it with the finger coils. I will more than likely combine some later on, because I wanted to have between 60 and 80 locks, not 100, because I know the retwist time takes longer the more locks you have. So I will probably end up combining some. And I know since I did that retwist, some of the locks had come apart, but they were still like, you can still feel the parting. So I may have less than 94 now, but I'll probably do a count again. The next time I shampoo my hair, I will do a count to know how many I have for sure. And over time, like I said, the count will get smaller. You know, if I have 80, that's fine. If I make it a little less than 80 as time goes on, that's fine too, because I don't want to have that much hair to retwist. But I do plan on, you know, trying to not retwist as often as I used to. I know in the past I used to retwist every 2 weeks for at least the first 2 months, because I liked the clean look, and then I would go to once a month. But now I'm gonna stretch it from, I'm gonna see how how I can get to May 15th, how I do with that, and then that'll determine how often I retwist it. So I don't want to put any pressure or strain on my roots, and I just want my hair to be full and healthy. So YouTube, this is a 9-minute, damn near 10-minute video. For those who wondering, my glasses came from Zini Optical. As you know, any glasses you see me in are prescription, and I do get them from Zini Optical. I do have a pair coming tomorrow, I believe, from Vogue Me. I'll probably do a video and show you guys those. And other than that, you guys have a great, happy Thursday, and have a wonderful weekend.